Hello my friends and welcome back to the rabbit hole and welcome to our coverage of the ULTA 21 Days of Beauty sale, week number 3, the final week. If you are a skincare enthusiast, this week has a lot. I assume you know the drill by now. Timestamps and links are in the description box below. I have a few updates for the channel before we go further. So first of all, thank you to everybody who is watching today's video. Your girl is in a little bit of a slump. You've probably noticed. Honestly though, who isn't? It's been such a weird world for months, but we finally have some good news. For one thing, it is officially spring. Oh, thank goodness. What a long winter. We're also starting a week of no Nestle, and I know that there's some amount of negativity about this, and I just frankly don't get it. But see, I'm actually used to this one. I've been trying to distance myself from Nestle for a lot of reasons for a long time. And it's one of those things where it's mind-boggling how many companies Nestle actually owns. But when you start figuring that out and when you start seeking out non-Nestle businesses, you find that there's all kinds of amazing small businesses that we can support instead. Frankly, I see no cons. I hope you will join me. With that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into this week's 21 Days of Beauty deals, starting with Friday, March 21st, really quickly. So the multiples mean that there are multiple items under that, and if it's in red, I've tried it. You know what's so funny about this day, though? So those 3 skincare products, I sat over here staring at my screen while I was making these pictures going, have I not tried these? These sound like I've tried these. Dermalogica Ultra Calming Cleanser? No, I guess I haven't tried that specific one. Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Cream? We've tried the eye cream. Murad Retinol Resculpt Treatment? No, I've tried the eye cream. This is a lot of why, hopefully, as soon as we get back on track with the channel, I want to change the direction of how we approach skincare, because this shouldn't happen where I'm over here going, have I tried these or not? What this means is that we have way too much repetition in skincare, and I think that's true. I think we have way too much repetition, and I want to start calling it out. I want to start talking about what products are actually new and exciting, and what products we've seen a million times, so much so that you look at the product and you can't even tell if you've tried it or not. Now, in makeup, I have the MAC Fix Plus here, and I do want to make sure to talk about this because there's a lot of confusion around setting versus fixing sprays, and it'll help you so much to understand the difference between those. Max Fix Plus is a setting mist. It is supposed to add hydration into your skin, and the reason you might do this in a routine, in a makeup routine as opposed to in a skincare routine, is because if you add hydration on top of your blush, highlighter, and bronzer, it's gonna make it kind of melt into your skin. So instead of looking like you have blush, bronzer, and highlighter on, it's gonna look like you have a natural flush, a natural glow. That is what setting spray does. It doesn't extend your makeup, it adds hydration, whereas fixing sprays extend the wear of your makeup, and we are gonna have one of those the very next day. Max Fix Plus is to take the edge off of powderiness, off of the makeup-y look. And then we have the Buxom Plump Shot Lip Serum. I'm actually wearing one of these today. So they sent me all of their multi-chromes, and this one, the Celestial Nude, is probably my favorite. They're really not necessarily multi-chromes in the Pat McGrath sense, but I feel like they do have some dimension to them. I have a short using these. I'll link you if you want to see all 6 of these. And these do have that plumping effect with a bit of coolness, but it is a manageable mintiness, not too over the top. I cannot do super cold lip serums, especially with winter lasting as long as it has. We also have, I guess I forgot to put this in red, but we have the IT brushes for ULTA 115. Again, that's an angled brush. Have I told you that I like to use this with powder, oddly enough? But yeah, I actually like to just have a flat surface to pick up the powder foundation with this brush. So let's move on to Saturday, March 22nd. This is a pretty big makeup day, but real quickly, some skincare to talk about. So the Patchology Eye Gels, you know, I used to buy this kind of product from Ulta and Sephora. Then I discovered that if you go on the K-beauty retailers, you will save so much money on this product category. And it's just a better value, it's better for the planet versus these single pouches of the eye gels. It's just so much better. There is just no way that I can recommend these to you when I know that those eye gels in tubs exist. And then in makeup, the Charlotte Tilbury Travel Setting Spray. I know it's called a setting spray, but I promise you this is a fixing spray. It would be so helpful if these companies would actually use this standardized terminology for clarity, because when I say fixing spray, what I mean is it fixes makeup to your skin, it helps with the longevity, and that is something that the Charlotte Tilbury spray does without using alcohol. Instead, it's using just those polymer type of ingredients. Because this doesn't have any drying alcohols, it's been a pretty popular setting spray. If you're interested, get this. The travel size will actually last you a while, but for me, I'm personally gonna skip repurchasing this because I like other sprays more. My favorite to this day is still the one size setting spray. I mean, it's just so effective. We have the Beauty Blender Pro sponge as well as the soap. If you are a big Beauty Blender fan, I get it. It is admittedly a different texture from all of the other sponges that I've tried. You know what I will say to Beauty Blender's credit? It was a $20 sponge back in, 2016, 2017? But do you realize that hasn't inflated? That is a sponge that hasn't inflated. That's so ironic considering that when you add water. Is this an appropriate time for a dad joke? The REM Eclipse Cheek and Lipsticks. Okay, so I bought one of these on preview day. I bought the shade opening night. I'm wearing it again today. I admit to you, this is a gorgeous blush. Let me show you just how pigmented this is. We've been doing some swatches all day, so look at the pigmentation here. And what's fascinating is it actually blends out really nicely. I mean, you see, it blends out nicely. Now, it does come with a con that so many cream blushes have, where if you apply this on top of foundation, it definitely does pick up some of the foundation. Do you all know the story? So you apply your blush on top of foundation, then you look at your stick and you go, wait a minute, that's my foundation on this. But if you don't wear a lot of foundation, or honestly, if you wear the Urban Decay self-setting foundation, it turns out, it can be a really nice option. I think that the most jarring part of this product was that when I put it on my lips, it truly feels like a satin lipstick. I feel like I've just used so many lip oils and lip balms and lip serums lately that I just haven't reached for lipstick. So watch this swatch one more time. Yeah, that's a lipstick. I don't love this as much as a lipstick personally. If you are into the monochromatic look, you can definitely get that from this, which is nice. But yeah, this has been one of those products where the more I use this, the more I actually do really like it. It's a good product. It is small though, 0.26 ounces. So it is one where I would only get it on sale, but yeah, it's nice. I cannot believe how much I've reached for this since I got it on preview day. And then we have Prestige lashes, and I have 82 options for you here. So if you are a big lash person, you might as well click through and check out this day. But I'm gonna tell you something. I've been over here thinking, dangerous as always. I get a lot of messages from people talking about the quest for the perfect X, right? The perfect sunscreen, the perfect lip balm, yada yada. I totally understand that. I have also been on the quest for the perfect blank forever. That's a lot of what I feel those of us that create content are doing, is we're trying to help you find the perfect so-and-so. But in all my years of making videos, I feel like there have only been 2 products where I can say, that's it, I'm done with this, three products where I've gone, that's it, I'm done in this category. And that would be in skincare, the Metapeel Net Cream. Nothing beats the Metapeel Net Cream. The Coffee Concealer, it is that good in my opinion. And these LYS lashes, I talked about these in I think that video. I think I can find the video again. I spoke too fast. I feel like I put my foot in my mouth because just a few months prior to trying these, I said all of these cluster lashes are the same thing. They're all the same. Just pick whatever is least expensive. Buying these bottomed out my need to buy more lashes because they're reusable, but also I discovered that I can just put 1 or 2 of these on the corner of my lashes. That's what I did today. And if you're somebody who likes half lashes, well, this is game changing because these come in 3 different sizes. I love these so much. I absolutely love these lashes. I'm so sorry they're not even at Ulta. I don't know if this conversation has any value at all to any of you. I just absolutely adore these. We have some exciting fragrances this week. Armani's Acqua di Gioia. I feel kind of surprised by how much I like this one because it's lemon, it's the ocean, it's got that aquatic smell to it, and it's got this hint of mint, just a tad. Some jasmine, it's a lot going on. I will say it's been around for a while, so most of you are probably already familiar with it at this point. They changed the bottle design though. It's a good one. If you're looking for something aquatic, perfect for spring, summer, I think you could like this one. And then moving on to Sunday, March 23rd. So the Strivectin Advanced Neck Cream. I already just told you the Metapeel neck cream. I like Strivectin. I have liked Strivectin for a long time. I feel like they're actually quite a good anti-aging brand, but nothing beats the Metapeel neck cream. Nothing. And I have some commentary on the hair care, the Color Wow Root Cover-Up Powder. So I got this in blonde. The company had sent it to me and I kind of thought it was horrible. It wasn't doing anything to cover up my brownish roots coming in. Well, my mom was over here and she was saying that she had grays coming in. So I pulled this powder out and used it on top of her grays. And you know what? That worked. That actually worked so well. So I gave it to her. I don't have it anymore, but it's just interesting how, you know, while I was using it on my roots, I was going, you guys released this? This is terrible. Meanwhile, on my mom, I'm going, oh, I see. I see. Oh, it just goes to show how we can have such massively different experiences. We have 4 Juicy Couture options on this day, including a dual roller ball. I bought this one from ULTA a while ago. I don't really use Viva La Juicy anymore. It is a smell that just instantly transports me to the late 2000s. I think the roller actually has Juicy Couture Gold, which is the only one that I do feel has a little bit more of a modern smell. It's got to be the caramel, the sweetness in this that's making it gourmand and making it just smell like something that's popular in 2025. But it does feel funny to be talking about Juicy Couture in the 21 Days of Beauty. I think I know what people are talking about when they critique this sale. I've seen quite a few people say, I don't know, this 21 Days of Beauty just feels like overstock. And it's as I sit here and talk to you about Juicy Couture in 2025 that I go, okay, yeah, I mean, I can see it. Moving along to Monday, March 24th. So I've talked a lot about those Elizabeth Arden capsules. I feel like those are great for travel. If you have ever had a little glass bottle of serum break in your luggage, then you know how traumatizing it can be. And that's why I do always like to bring up these capsules. I don't have them right now because I haven't traveled in a while. But you can't break it. The packaging is hard plastic and the capsules are capsules. Super for travel. Isn't it surprising that I haven't tried the Cosrx Alpha Arbutin Serum? More of this K-Beauty at ULTA. It's great to see, but I just haven't tried that one. As is always the case, I feel like I haven't said it as much with this sale, but if you have any thoughts on any of these products, feel free to share in the comment section. In makeup, I did buy the Win Lip Serum, even though this had mixed reviews. I have got to tell you, now that I have this, I am baffled by the negative reviews. This is an incredible product for $9. This is a lip serum, and I see that some of the negative reviews say it doesn't last on your lips. When you are talking about a skincare serum, you are talking about a product that you want to absorb into your skin, to add hydration into your skin. And so that's what this does. I have started using this the second I sit down to do my makeup. I will put this on my lips, let it sit. Then I can do all of my makeup, and then I can come back to doing my lips. It has absorbed into my lips feel comfortable, and then I can apply whatever I want to on top. I used to use the Bobbi Brown Extra Lip Tint in the Sheer shade. That gave me kind of a similar effect. But this was $9, and you can even apply more product. I love this. Won't be for everybody. You know, if you are looking for a lip oil, don't buy a lip serum, right? If you want a lip gloss, don't buy a lip serum. And I feel like that's what the negative reviews are. But if you want something that is going to hydrate your lips before you add your other lip products, oh my goodness, this is amazing. How does she do it, you know? Okay, in hair care, I've actually tried a lot here. So Alterna shampoo and conditioners. Alterna feels like a bizarrely underrated hair care brand. brand. We have the Paul Mitchell Tea Tree products, including, what's that one I have in the picture? I think that's the Hand and Body Moisturizer. So yeah, just so you know, not exclusively hair care under these typically hair care brands. And then the Better Not Younger brand, that's the Lash and Brow Serum. It is not one that contains prostaglandin analogs. But I tell you this as somebody who hasn't tried that. I did highlight this brand, though, because I tried their hair serum. I don't know if I ever want to touch the hair growth serums because I have a lot of complicated feelings on those. I know people in my life personally that deal with hair loss. And it's a very, very tricky and complicated situation where even when you get prescriptions, it doesn't seem that it's that easy to fix. So that's kind of my heads up with these products that promote hair growth is I just feel like it's such a nuanced topic that you can buy a lot and just continue to be disappointed. Tuesday, March 25th. Do you all want a spoiler for my PDRN review? It's still coming, but let me tell you my spoiler. It relates to the first product here, the Lancome Genifique. So a long, long time ago, I trialed the Lancome brand and it was such a disaster. My skin was so irritated by these products, even though some of those same ingredients that Lancome uses, Bifida for example, holy grail ingredients. But Lancome uses fragrance and it is absolutely possible that there could just be one thing in that fragrance blend that irritates my skin and therefore avoids any benefits that I would see. I feel like the fact that I can't find PDRN products that are free from fragrance is making it so that I cannot tell if PDRN just doesn't work for me or if the fragrance blends in the products that I'm trying don't work for me. But yes, there's my update. I gotta find some kind of fragrance-free PDRN so we can objectively assess it, I feel. And get this, absolute irony. So Juice Beauty Stem Cellular Kit, I feel like Juice Beauty kind of has this cult following, and the bizarre thing is I get it. Juice Beauty actually went really well for me. I'm sensitive, I've got sensitive skin, I've got sensitive, picky skin, and yet for some reason, I could use Juice Beauty. This is skincare for you. It is not easy to just sit here and say, oh yeah, if something has fragrance, it's going to be a disaster. It doesn't work to say that. It is far, far more nuanced, and this is how tricky it can be. Lancome didn't work for me. Juice Beauty did. Makes no sense. But that is the reality of skincare. Can I just ask before we move on here, what's up with these steamers? I feel like I just keep seeing them from brands that I typically have liked. You know, Dr. Dennis Gross has one. Why? In makeup, we have the Bobbi Brown Extra Plump Lip Oil. And what I want to say is, if you are looking for a lip oil product, something that's going to stay on your lips, do not buy the Win. You are going to want to go for either the Buxom products or the Bobbi Brown. The Buxom has that minty plumping effect, and the Bobbi Brown has those peptide-based types of plumping. This is a really nice lip product. I also am just floored at the cost of it. This one I did receive in PR. I would not repurchase this at full price, but in this sale, this one is tempting. It has a wonderful feel on your lips because it's definitely more of that emollient feel, but not that straight up oil feel, kind of a cushy feel. Very softening for your lips, very, very comfortable. And then Wednesday, March 26th, finally I have some skincare that I can share with you. So the Strivectin Vitamin C Eye Cream, I wanted to contrast that to the Shiseido Benefiance Eye Cream. So Shiseido is another brand like Lancome where their fragrance blend doesn't work for me. But I will tell you between these two, Strivectin, if you are looking for more of a brightening effect, think of how vitamin C is a brightening ingredient. And Shiseido, if you are looking more for a smoothing effect, more of an anti-aging eye cream. That one is a lot heavier. We have 5 products from Hanskin, and I once again eat my words here. I like Hanskin. I've talked about them for a long time. I discovered them through ULTA, a K-beauty brand that I discovered through ULTA. But then I started questioning it. I went, hey, how come I never see Hanskin on YesStyle then? Guess what? Hanskin is now on YesStyle. I actually picked this as my monthly freebie from the very last time I ordered from YesStyle, which was January. Right when I doubted them, there they were. So I'm glad I got to try this. This is the PHA Pore Cleansing Oil. So this is actually great for removing my eye makeup. It has a little bit of a citrus smell, which has made me nervous. Most of the time I can use cleansing oils and actually not double cleanse, right? Because I do have a dry skin type. There is one exception, and that is the Manyo cleansing oil. I don't know what it is, but for some reason that one, I just noticed that I break out more if I use that. I have not given this enough of a trial to tell you if it is going to irritate sensitive skin or acne-prone skin. I can just tell you that it is effective as a cleansing oil. That takes one use. Figuring out if something breaks you out is much more nuanced. But I also really like their essence. It's a fantastic, thicker essence that doesn't have fermented ingredients. Not everyone does well with fermented ingredients, so Hanskin has a great option for those of you that do not. Beekman Coconut Body Care Set. So I really like Beekman's body care. I didn't stick with their skincare, even though we did trial the brand. It was just a little bit too fussy for my sensitive skin type, but the body care is amazing. This, I think this exact set has been in deals like this, maybe the skin promo in January. It sold out so fast. So you might want to be first in line if you're interested in picking up this set. We have some hair care that is actually very relevant to my needs. The Living Proof Triple Bond Complex is included. I bought this in a past 21 Days of Beauty. I love how easy this is to use, in contrast to something like the Olaplex number 3, where you have to wait, let it sit on your hair, in contrast to K18, where you have to use it after shampoo, but before conditioner or skip conditioner. With this, you just put it on after your shower. There is one catch, and that is you use less of this than you think. Otherwise, I find my hair gets kind of grimy feeling. But I do really like this. I think if you have any kind of hair damage, it does make a difference. And then we have the Toka Luxury Wardrobe. I am beyond excited to see Toka on the ULTA website. This is a brand I have loved for a long time. I used to own something very similar to this wardrobe. It's the little mini bottles. I don't have it anymore because I finished all of them. Because here's the thing with Toka. This is a brand where every one of these scents are so different and so unique. So when you buy one of these samplers from Toka, you actually really get to experience different scents. You know, you've got your patchouli one, you've got your citrus one, you've got your floral. They're all so different, but they're all so well formulated. Is that the right word? No, I think in the fragrance world they say well blended. That's it, well blended. These are really wonderful fragrances. Again, I'm a longtime fan. Do you know that Sephora just called me old the other day? Not with those words, but they sent me an email, okay? And it said congratulations, so I opened it and I don't know what I'm being congratulated for. And it says at the top of the email, thank you for being a Rouge member for 9 years. Kick me while I'm down, Sephora, why don't you? Not just 9 years of Sephora, 9 years of being Rouge, which means 9 years of being well past college, mind you. Do you remember how much $1,000 was in 2016? I was such a Sephora fan. 9 years. Unbelievable. That's just not nice. Anyway, I feel like that's about the same time frame where I discovered Toka. Love this company. The little bottles are so cute. I wish these were the ones that were included, but admittedly the little sprayers are better for travel. These are dabbers, which some people have a lot of opinions on. I like mini bottles. Last day of the sale, Thursday, March 27th, we have again a lot of skincare. Origins Checks and Balances Face Wash. I used to love this, but it feels so stripping to me now. Kate Somerville Eradicate Cleanser. This is the pink one. It's got some sulfur in it. I think it's a pretty effective cleanser for acne-prone skin types. Benzoyl peroxide-based cleansers are still more effective and more affordable. Grande Travel Size Brow Serum. I will not touch any more of these prostaglandin analog products, but I know a lot of people like this, and at least it's the brow serum. Supergoop Resetting SPF 35 Powder. I feel like a lot of this series has been me talking you out of products. I just think this is not worth it. This was PR. I already put this in some kind of a fails video. This is SPF 35. you are going to have such a hard time getting an SPF of 35 from a powder without also looking extremely cakey. I just can never recommend you an SPF powder for your face for SPF. For powder, sure, but for actual SPF protection, you are not going to get it from that powder. At the very least, try a stick instead, but really nothing replaces a good liquid sunscreen. Select Perricone MD. There are 4 products on this day, including some from the Cold Plasma line. Frankly, I just switched over to Peach and Lily's copper peptide products. Simply because while I did like Perricone MD, and I do have a video about Perricone MD, I just think they're very expensive. And then we gotta end with Wella Color. I couldn't believe that they have Wella Color at Ulta now. Back when I did my hair, I would go to Sally's for this. You guys got it at Ulta for $5 in this sale? That's a good price. If you do your own hair, that is a very good price. Let's end this video with the weekly 50% off March 21st through 27th. We have the Kopari Rose Gold Sunshield SPF 45. I will probably pick one of these up in this week because this is what my partner uses. This smells amazing. It looks beautiful on your skin. It gives your skin kind of a nice glow. It is a chemical sunscreen, so I don't personally use it because of my sensitivities. But it is a great product. I really wanted to talk about Face Bond because I've seen a lot of people saying, oh, I will never touch that with my dry skin. And I had such an experience over these past few weeks with this product. Let me take you back in time. So I bought this in shade 5 over the summer last year. Then Urban Decay actually sent me shade 2, and let me put up on the screen what shade 2 looks like. I probably look very fair on camera, but I am not the most fair person in existence, so it is kind of wild that my shade, my usual shade in just about everything is shade 2. That means Urban Decay has a better shade range. Yes, I am actually shade 5. That's the one that I'm wearing today. But I had to remember how to use this because it had been a while. This is supposed to be a waterproof and self-setting foundation where you don't need to apply powder on top of this. And I absolutely understand how if you have dry skin, you could be going, whoa, that sounds like something for the oily skin types. And yes, frankly, I think it's going to be more intuitive for oily skin types, especially because this is a little bit of higher coverage. So I just forgot how to use it, and I went back to using my fingers to apply this. Wow, I was getting full coverage, and it was difficult to work with. You know, I'm spreading it across my entire face, just going, so much coverage. It is setting so quickly, and then I just had to take a big step back and go, what did we do last summer to make this work? Put it on the back of my hand, grab a sponge, and then work in sections, applying it lightly. And that's what I did today. And to me, this means this is actually a really good foundation because this shouldn't be the kind of product where it is exclusively for oily or for dry skin. Let's be honest, all of us could use a waterproof self-setting foundation. That sounds great for when you're in a rush. But I do think if you have dry skin, you're gonna have to use it very differently from the way oily skin types can use it. Oily skin types can probably just slap this on. I can use it, but I have to be careful with how I apply it. And my friends, that's it. We've come to the end of the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty Spring Sale. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Let me know if you've picked up anything. Let me know if you think that Ulta will do that one day of bringing back all of the deals. I don't know if they'll do it because they did the preview day. So will they do a preview and a post-view day? But that's it for this video and series. Thank you all so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you all next time.